I'll be me. I'm off work. Where are you? You'll be all right. $12. Okay. Anyway, that is me complaining about a stupid offer that I'm getting. $12. Anyway.
Streaming remote.
Yes, I believe it is. Okay, so we had a little glitch there with the last video. It was uploading really, really slow. It looks like it might be better. Chris and Linda are still fighting over who's first, who's next, who's second, who's... Girl, relax.
Okay, but there's no digital streaming box.
No, just the remote.
Just the remote.
Yeah.
Why didn't they buy the remote?
It's a different box.
It's a different box remote.
I don't know. Stop asking me questions.
I'm asking them. I know they're peeking in on us.
Anyway, so from what I understand, you guys couldn't see a lot of the things that I was showing you earlier, and because the video quality was so bad. Thank you guys for being back now. I appreciate it.
I'm eating cat food though.
I'm still not eating cat food though. Val is back. Holly's being a show hog. She is a show hog.
Well, thank you. You see where I get it from?
Yeah, she gets it honest, I suppose. These are the Harry Potter. That's funny. Peter Rabbit.
And I was thinking Bellatrix, the crazy one. When you
Beatrix, not Bellatrix. Beatrix Potter.
And I was talking about Harry Potter, Bellatrix, the crazy woman.
Right now.
Bro, we're way messed up, bro.
That I seem to have a fetish for.
Playing card locked.
But, oh, these are the things that I want to show you. So this is the Aladdin snow globe that I was talking about with the broken tassels. All of the tassels are missing on the rug. And Genie has his hair missing. And we do a Laurel and Hardy routine. That's pretty funny. Oh, she doesn't know who that is. She's too young to know. Cat Murray is here. Thank you for being here. Thanks everybody for coming back. I appreciate that. But anyway, so in case you didn't know this, there is a company that has a website that will repair these. They also, I think for like $14.99, you can sign up for this video series that they have that shows you how to fix these yourself. Now, I have no affiliation with this company, and I don't know much about them. I just happened to run across them as I was doing research on how to repair a music box. But they actually can take care of cloudy water. They can repair damage like this, and they can obviously fill, make sure the globes are full. I don't know exactly how much this sells for in good condition, but I think, I'm sorry, I just caught Linda's comment. Linda says that, oh my God, of course this is the person who didn't know Anne Murray was a real singer.
She's real, in case you all didn't know.
Holly did not know that Anne Murray was a real person. She thought he was just a Family Guy reference. But anyway, Pamela Blanchard is here. Hi, welcome. But anyway, I probably won't get this one repaired. This one sells in about the about the $75 range in complete working condition. Now the music box does work on this. It does not swirl the glitter in the globe like it's supposed to, but I don't think even that's as big a deal. I'm going to try and sell this. I paid $1.99, and I'm going to try and sell this for around $35 to $40 plus shipping. I think somebody will still give me that much, especially since the music box does work. And this is a Disney Store exclusive, I believe, retired. That being said, check this out. So this is a Little Mermaid. I love this. Look at Sebastian down there with the glasses. The water is a little cloudy on this one. It is low, and her music box does not work. I can't seem to get the screws out. It's like they're stripped or something, and I don't want to mess with it too much because I don't know about you guys, but I seem to break things. But this music box is also retired. It still has the tag on it. Also retired. The music box is like overwound. I put a little WD-40 in there. If I could get into it, maybe I could do something about it. But anyway, this one sells from about $80 to $120. She doesn't have any, I mean, the globe's not perfect because the water's seeped. And I don't know what makes the water cloudy, and that's a really good question. But it's like it's got glaucoma or something. But I don't know what I'm going to price her at, but probably also, you know, $50. And because this one could probably be repaired as well. So for a serious collector, I think that they would still enjoy her. Well, serious collector probably wouldn't buy her, but a collector with less means might buy this one, or they could use it for repair. Maybe they've got one, you know, that has damage. I don't know. But anyway, I couldn't pass them up. I love that stuff. Those are two of my favorite movies. The only thing that would have made this better is if I had found a Lion King one as well, because Lion King is awesome. But yeah, so I bought those yesterday for $1.99 each. And I bought this little remote yesterday for 99 cents, about a $14 remote. And you guys, oh my gosh. So Val is making fun of me. Don't drop it, Sarah. She knows. She's been around long enough to know. And yeah, everybody's telling me not to break these because they'll be messy. Somebody said just don't put glaucoma in the title. Chris said the same thing.
Somebody buy this.
Somebody, yeah, somebody. Would somebody buy this?
Somebody.
You guys are ridiculous. And A. Cat Murray, I bet her first name is Ann.
Ann Catherine? And Kate with a C?
You guys get out of each other's heads. That's pretty funny. All right, so let me see if I can pull up and share after my little debacle with my internet, my listings. Let's see. Adolfi? Adolfi is an Italian. Yes, no. Let me see. Let's share the screen. Let's share that screen.
Ew.
Okay. You guys are ridiculous. I love each and every one of you. You're the best. Okay. Let's see. I think I've got my screen showing now. And so this is Holly's found the bells.
And an angel just got its wings.
Yeah, so through this entire show, angels will be getting their wings.
No, this has got to go back in inventory.
Oh, okay. So these are some glasses that I have bought, and I didn't want to list them. You guys ever do that? You know? Okay, I don't know why you guys are not seeing my screen.
No, you're not sharing.
I am sharing.
Somebody came.
Let's see. Are you guys not seeing my screen? There you go. Are you guys seeing my screen now? Maybe now? How about now? Now?
Vintage orange crock-pot Western Bell telephone.
Let me see. Gosh.
You sell the telephone.
No. Yes, I did. Screen share. There we go. How about now? There we go. You know, sometimes I'm challenged a little bit. But there we go. So these are some glasses that I bought. Were not very much. That were like 80s, very 80s style. And I listed them together because I just didn't want to list them and measure the nose, you know, measure the bridge and the temples, and I just didn't want to do it. So I threw them together, and I put the keywords Stranger Things Barb cosplay. If you watch Stranger Things on Netflix, Barb is a a character, I think, that died in the first or second season.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. If you don't watch it, well, too late.
That's too late. Spoiler.
But anyway, she wore these kind of glasses, and for some reason, she has become kind of like an iconic character.
Because spoiler. No, I'm just
Because spoiler. And so I just threw these together, and they did finally sell. I am running a 35% off sale. These just sold today, and they sold for $18.68 plus shipping, and they will go first class. Yeah, no, spoiler. These have had.
See how mad people are?
I know everybody's mad.
I tried to stop her, people. I tried.
So these are some of the waste receptacles that go inside the automatic cat boxes. I bought 4 of these for I think $1 each or maybe $2 each. I've had them for quite a while, and finally they are selling, and or these, at least these sold, and it ended up being about $7 shipping, which was not bad. I think they may have gone one state over. And yeah, anyway, I sold this Hunter digital thermostat with the instructions and all of that. I paid $2 for it, sold it for $23.26. This is a belt that I picked up for $1.79, and it was just really cool and very unusual. And I ended up selling it for $16.88. This is a game that I recalled from Amazon. I decided I was going to pull my inventory from there, and it finally sold. Not for much, but you know, I got a couple bucks out of it. This is a part for a Black & Decker food processor, the one Holly was hassling me about in the other video. And this is also a piece to it. It's the stem. Same buyer bought these. They paid $19.80 for both pieces, and then plus shipping on those. These are some Littlest Pet Shop that I've had for a while. Just a lot that I put together, and I ended up taking a best offer on this, I think, for $12 plus shipping.
Oh, is this Ronco rotisserie parts?
Yes, that's rotisserie basket. This is a CD that I picked up for 99 cents. I took a best offer of $10 on that. And let's see, this is a lamp that I could not get rid of. It's one of those things that I bought because I wanted to buy it, not because it was necessarily a tremendous return, but it was just kind of cool and interesting. It did have a little bit of damage. There was a piece of coral broken on it. But I just thought it would be something that somebody would be interested in. So I ended up selling this for, actually, I think it sold for a little less. I think it sold for like $18. I took a best offer on it. I need to make sure that this is not listed. This is some kind of ashtray thing or something that I'll take care of. I don't need, I'm kind of purging a few things right now.
So ASR ashtray can go.
Yes. And then this is a roll film tank. This is for use in the developing process. It is vintage, and this one was new, but the box was torn up. But I paid 50 cents for it, and it sold for $11.24 plus shipping. This is some Harley parts that I bought at a church sale probably last year. Holly and I went to this church sale. What I did not realize is that these were custom replacement part packages with factory parts in them. But I was able to figure out what they were. This did sell for a little bit less than this. I think for $19 plus shipping. I picked up these Christmas bells, I think for $3 or $5 at a thrift store in Dayton when I was with Chris, I'm pretty sure. And I ended up selling them for $93 shipped. They did cost about $15 to ship these, but it was still a tremendous profit. Let's see what's going on over in the chat. Chris is saying she loves parts. Pam Blanchard says, I've tried selling parts Yeah, I haven't tried selling parts yet, but I'm thinking about giving it a try after the first of the year. Valheim says, "Me too, Pamela, but don't see many appliances at our thrifts. I think they dumpster them." And it doesn't have to be just appliances. Appliances is a good place to start, but remote controls typically. I always check them in the store unless I'm getting them for a quarter or 50 cents. I always check to make sure they're profitable. But that can be a place to start. Vacuum cleaner parts. Our thrift stores, I find just parts in a bag sometimes. So, don't limit it to just being appliances. It could be camera accessories, simple ones. So there's lots of things that you can work with. And I know that Linda and Chris could probably put in the chat recommendations for other things, game parts as well. So there's lots of things. Tracy Thrifsit says she was just watching the other video of mine and then she realized I was live again. So thank you for coming over here. I appreciate it. Val says cha-ching on the bells. Good job. So thanks. Let's move on because I don't have a lot of hits in here. I've got a lot of near misses and we're going to talk about how that happened. This is a Sony Blu-ray disc. I think I paid $3 or $4 for this. It sold for $25.87.
Extension tubes.
Yeah. This is a Sound Design radio. I bought this. I think I paid a couple bucks for it. And I ended up taking a best offer of $12 because this just wasn't a really high profitable thing anyway. And there was not a lot of market for it. So I was happy to move that on out. This was something I recalled from Amazon, and I honestly thought this would never sell. I did not think I would ever sell this book, and I did. It's an English to Chinese medical dictionary, and it's over $10 plus shipping.
What is this?
Does it say
something?
This is a Febreze. It's a Febreze power cord.
Okay, you had Febreze Sensory disc.
Sensor disc. I've already probably sold the Sense Stories disc, but that's the that's the power cord for it. This is an IKEA mirror that was new. It was not in the original packaging, and I paid $1, I think, for this, maybe $2, not sure. But this is one of those mistakes that I made. I ran a promotion where I wanted everything that was like $14.99 and above to go on sale, but nothing below that to go on sale. And I have made this mistake over and over and over again, and I couldn't get it to exclude these lower priced items. Well, working with my pals, Chris and Linda, I was able to figure out what I was doing wrong. I'm going to show you guys how to exclude these items. You guys probably know because most of you are smarter than I am, regardless of what my shirt says. But I'll show you how to exclude those so that you don't make the same mistake I did, because you're going to find a lot of these items that I've sold at $9.74, some of them with free ship, that I just shouldn't have, because I was not doing my promotion right. Linda just mentioned that I pointed out the other day that the stylus from the Leapfrog learning pads, also from the Leapfrog Globe, will sell really well. Between $12 and $16 to $18, I think, is what they were, depending on which stylus you have. And I am going to do a video about how to remove the stylus from the Leapfrog learning pads, because sometimes those are damaged. Sometimes, and they're not all that profitable. And they're hard to ship because they're large. So I'll do a video about that as well. But this is a Wilton Christmas cookie mold pan. I called it back from Amazon. I sold it for $9.19 plus shipping. This is a Wedgwood Peter Rabbit like baby dish set. It's Wedgwood, so it's actual china. Really cute. Did not mean to have free shipping, but this is how I roll. Fortunately, the shipping on this was only about $7, and so it didn't kill me. This was something I had listed on Etsy for a while. It wouldn't sell because this is a vintage item. I couldn't get it to sell, so I just kind of dumped it on eBay. This is out of that Little Tykes lot that I bought at the Goodwill outlet. Sold these 2 cars for $12.74 plus shipping. I don't know why this is being slow. I bought this Iowa Cross Trainer cassette player for $2. It took a while to sell, but it sold for $34.49 plus shipping. A big part of selling this is that it had the original headphones, which was a plus. But yeah, this shipped. This might have gone overseas. I can't remember. This is the GE Space Maker. I used to pick these up a lot. I'm not going to pick these up as much anymore just because they're so big. And now I'm trying to downsize my storage. So, you know, there's some money in them, but they don't move as fast as they used to, but neither do I. So, but, you know, this sold for $22.42 plus shipping. This I sold within a very, very short time of me listing it. Maybe a day. Was it an hour or a day?
That blender base?
Yeah.
Quick. Maybe an hour.
Yeah.
It wasn't very long.
So anyway, this is from that kitchen center. What?
Imaginarium trash.
Yes. This is from that Regency Kitchen Center that I bought that big lot, and this sold for $34.99 and sold quick, and it wasn't bad to ship. Let's see. Tammy Talks says, I have the Leapfrog pads. Please do a video. I will do that video because I think it's an awesome bolo, especially if you can find those with books, because I'm going to sell the books for a lot of profit, and then the stylus will sell. I don't expect it to jump off, you know, quickly, but it could, I guess. Could. All right. Treasured Vintage is here, and apparently she and Angie know each other, which is awesome. Pam and Angie know each other, which is awesome. That's great. I'm just making myself a note to make that video. All right. This came out of that Monster High lot that I listed. And again, this is one of those ones that went on sale when I didn't want it to, and it was free shipping. I still made bucks here. I'm not complaining. It's just that this was not my intent. So kind of sucks, but I'll live with it. This is actually, okay, so Sarah sold something she didn't have, and it was this, you know, the handle part of the mandolin. And I sold it for like $24.99. It was a lot with free shipping. And the food holder is what I called it. But I think I sold it for $24.99. It's just I parted out a Good Grips mandolin. And I sold it. And I messed up my variation listings, which is what this is. Anytime you've got that drop down, it's a variation listing. And I did not keep them as good till canceled. So when you don't do that, they will relist with the complete inventory. Well, I sold something I didn't have. Fortunately, I was able to find an awesome reseller and explain my situation. I said, you know, I wanted, she had the entire thing for 17 something plus with free ship. I explained the situation. I asked them to only send the handle. They could keep the other part. Not to put an invoice in, you know, not to put a shipping a packing slip in there. And she shipped it the same day. It was so awesome. You guys, I know we hear about that. I know we hear about those nightmare resellers that, you know, don't treat us all that well, but there are really good ones out there. So you're out there, all right. So make sure that you keep those in mind as well. I have not. Okay, so apparently Angie has a channel and it's called Treasured Vintage. Is that correct? Because I would be happy to watch your channel. So
Are these food processor parts, or are these Tefal Emerald, or are they Food Saver 750s?
those are Emerald.
And where's this?
Food Saver.
So they're both these.
All right, let's get back to it. Sold a remote. I think I bought this for 99 cents. And it sold within a day of being listed. These Tony Lama boots that I paid $3.99 for sold within about 30 days, I believe, for $44.99 plus shipping. Treasured Vintage says she does have a video, a channel. You guys definitely go over there and check her out and support her. It sounds like some of you do already. You know, the more we can support each other and learn from each other, the better off we'll be, the better sellers will be. So I will be checking you out. It's gone. It's sold. This is a West Bend slow cooker glass lid that I sold pretty quickly after listing this as well. This is something else I parted out. This is it. Oh no. Don't you love it when that happens?
I do, but then it's never me.
Oh.
Never me.
So
the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Right. Holly, see if you can find this. It's in A5, I believe.
Bro, I just put A5 up. No, what do you mean?
See if you can find this in A5. And let's pull it so we can ship it. I'm sorry for the interruption. Pardon the interruption,
I
guys.
thought that was part of the big lot. So
Okay. All right. Cha-ching means everyone drinks. No, I'm a non-drinker.
I'll drink for you.
So Holly says she'll drink for me. Water. I just drank water. There we go. All right. DVD player that I probably paid $4 or $5 for, sold for $40.70. I like selling these with the understanding that they don't ship all that easily.
See how easy that was? Just, I don't want to interrupt it. But did you see how easy that was?
I know, she's already pulled the thing that sold. That's awesome. This Ultimate Food Chopper, I think I paid $1 or $2 for this blender jar. It sold for $19.83 plus shipping. This is another situation where I did the promotions wrong and sold this at a discounted price with free ship. But we'll talk about that in a minute.
Just go back to where they can see us. I want to see me.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Oh my gosh, you're so high maintenance.
Okay, can they see us yet?
No.
Gosh. Can they see us now?
Yeah, they can see you now.
Okay, this is the problem. Mom put this in the box and this in the box. These go together.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
So I need probably back to put them together. Unless you sold them separately,
Nope.
but then this is getting beat up.
Okay.
This is how things don't get sent with their items.
So yeah. And so we don't I don't drag this on forever because it's already been streaming 28 minutes. I'll show you the rest of those sales later. Two things I do want to talk about is how do you test a remote, because somebody's asking. Kat Palmer is here.
What?
So one of my favorite people, one of my many favorite people. Okay. So
Cats? Did you say Kat Farmer?
not Kat Farmer, Kat Palmer.
Oh, whoops.
All right, you got a remote. Got batteries in it. The only thing I test for is whether or not it's sending a signal, okay? Because I don't have this device, so I can't fully test every button. But what you can do is you turn your phone on, the camera setting, and you set the camera setting to be looking at you. And I'm going to see if you can see this. I don't know if you will be able to. Let's see if we can get the glare. But you look to see if you can see the light up when you hit the button, because you don't want to look directly at this. But you should see, in the reflection a little bit of the light. I guess I can do it to you guys because, see? Because it's not directly at your face. But that's how you can test to see that it's sending a signal. And that's what I test for. So I hope that helps. And Cat Palmer says she could be a cat farmer, but she's not. All right. So that's how I test remotes. I test to see that they're sending a signal because I don't have all those devices, so there's no way I could fully test every button. Your mileage may vary. You can do it the way that you want to. Let me go back to my screen because I do want to show you how, because I've got some other, we don't want to be here all day, do we? Let me see. I'll show you a couple of these things. I did sell this Alphaberts Sonic Phonics Delio for $34.99. This sold almost immediately. This sold almost immediately after listing. I'm just not going to take you through. Wiggles accordion sold for $11.55 plus shipping. These are those ceiling fan grommets and screws that I pulled out of those ceiling fan blades, and this sold pretty much immediately too. Crazy. This is just some random crap that I picked up. Some Napco ware, some other things, but they were all giant schnauzers. And I knew that somebody would like them somewhere. Would I do this again? No. But somebody enjoyed them. Little Thomas Kincaid counted cross stitch. Yes, the ceiling fan parts. Those were the ceiling fan parts. Just the screws and the grommets out of the blade. Ridiculous. And I don't know how to say this. I think it's Port Marion, but it could be much more French than that, and I'm just destroying the name. But this is a like a steak platter or serving platter that I picked up for $3.99, and it sold on sale for $33.49. Buy my random crap, right? Your mom's a giant schnauzer. Chris said I'm a giant schnauzer.
Yeah, how am I supposed
to... Okay. So let me quit playing around for a second.
Lots and jewelry lots of Lane Bryant.
Okay, so I got problems.
Yeah, because how am I supposed to know? I know this is Lane Bryant, but how many jewelry lots are supposed to be here?
Doesn't matter. Just tell me how many are there.
No,
you're making up stuff.
Thraw?
Just write it on that pad and I'll take care of it. Okay, so let's, did I say Port Marion right? Thank you. I just want to show you really quickly, I don't want to keep you here all day unless you want to be here all day, how did, really, Holly?
What?
Could you make some more noise?
Their noise?
All right, this is a seller hub. Some of this may look different for some of you than others. So, if it does, I apologize. I'm just showing you the best way I know how.
Really not,
Seller hub, go to your marketing tab and then go down to promotions. Skip Hop. Skip Hop is sold. It's that little rubber tray.
And their plates?
Yes. Okay, so go to promotions. Probably the same thing will pop up because she's distracting me. All right, I've got an active one now. But if you wanted to start a new promotion, you can do this. And I do sale plus event. Val says we're going to be here all day.
Well,
oh, you poor thing.
Because they're not on the list, but they're in here.
What is?
Look, like processor part, your favorite.
Cuisinart.
I don't know.
DLC 10. So you choose your discount amount here. You can actually decide if you want to just take a flat rate off of each item, but I always do this percentage off. And you can do whatever you want. Let's do 10%. Then it gives you an option how to select the items. The thing that I'm going to show you is in both of these. It doesn't matter. Let's do it this way. So select your items for sale. I go to all inventory. And I was putting in $14.99 to, I just make up a number like 700 because I don't have anything that's over 700. And I would just go on through and confirm the selections and then pick my dates. Wrong. You have to click this little button here, and it will filter out anything that is less than $14.99.
You're a bad counter.
So what you'll see is the 631 items is going to drop down significantly. To 364. So it took out everything that I have that is under $14.99 or less. Actually, probably $14.98 and less. So I was unintentionally putting all this stuff on sale that I did not want to put on sale. In case you don't know how to do this, I'll just show this. It didn't let me select anything because I didn't click on something. Okay. Confirm selections. Save and review. And then what you would do here is pick your date range. It usually starts with the date that you're at. You can ask it to start it right now if you want. And then you can choose your end date, whatever you'd want that to be. You always have to put in something. You can put in giant sale, flash sale, something here, and then launch. And then it will start that sale and run it for that amount of time. Chris says you're not seeing the numbers. I don't know which numbers you're talking about. Please help me. But anyway, is there a way to filter out listings with free shipping? Well, for me, I only 99.9% of the time, I only have free shipping on things that are flat or that are first class. Most of those things that are first class that are less than $20, for example. So if I wanted to filter all of those out, I could do, I could do that by price, but you might be able to, you may have to hand pick these. So you may be able to say, well, I only want things in this price range, which narrows out a bunch. And then it will tell you here if it's free shipping or not. You could exclude those. You could not click those. It's a little tedious, I'm sure, but I'm sure that you could filter them that way. A lot less fun, but you could do. You could do it that way. If there's another way, I am happy to have somebody explain it to me. But I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to exclude the free shipping ones. So, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because that is the mistake that I have been making. And it was costing me money, you know, and it was unintentional. I just hadn't figured it out yet. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Anyway, let's see. I think what
Do I need to? Okay, so I already made a list for this stuff that I put in here since I put it in, but it's not on here.
Okay.
So you're not following through. One.
I've got the list though to put it on there.
So I don't need to do anything, but
Nope.
make sure there's nothing missing that's already on this list.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to update the list. Yeah, I will do it because I'm going to have the days off for Christmas and stuff. Okay.
Like you work for corporate America. I'll have the days off for Christmas.
Well, I'm taking the days off.
Vacation days.
I hope you guys are taking some days off as the holiday is coming. I know many of you may be traveling. You probably have hot, preparations, meals, and lots of responsibilities during this holiday season. I hope you're taking some time for yourself and that you don't go back to work, whatever your work is, whether a traditional job or just eBay, more exhausted than when you took off. So I am taking off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day because I don't have to ship on Christmas Eve. It's Sunday. And Christmas Day is a holiday, so I won't be shipping that day either. It won't be until Tuesday, so I'm not going to do anything.
What is this?
It is a Michael Graves can opener.
Why does he have to write his signature like he's some kind of something?
I don't know. But,
well, you can tell a man did that. No offense, Will.
I was like, bitter much?
No offense, Will.
I don't know that Will came back. I haven't seen him. But anyway, make sure that you're taking some time off for yourself to enjoy your time with your baby. Apparently, some of us are having babies with your family. And I am planning to watch a lot of 80s movies during my time off. Probably eat too much, which is not normal. That's pretty much like every other day. But and enjoy some time with like turning my brain off from eBay. That being said, I probably will spend the rest of this week just doing some listing and finishing up this.
You have Aquasana water. Aquasana.
No, we got rid of that. Well, the picture, we've got the picture somewhere. But just leave it there and I'll know where to put it. Anyway, I hope you guys take some time off. All right, let's see. I'm going to catch up with the chat real quick and then we'll sign off. All right. Let's see. Linda says, hit the like button. Woohoo, 2 days in a row of no shipping. That really is a vacation, isn't it, though? Especially if you've been shipping a lot. Valheim says she's getting ready to go to the Northeast Ohio eBay seller meetup tonight. You should come up north and join us. I would love to meet you. Yeah, I don't know. I think they had one here in Columbus last night. If it's with Jason, is it with Jason? Because they did have one here last night, but you know how awkward I am. And then it was in a bar, and I don't do that whole scene. Yeah, I don't do that whole scene. So, but would love to meet you as well. It could be some random thrifting trip that takes me up that way. So you never know. I mean, that's how I met Chris, on a thrifting trip down south. So you never know. All right. Chris says, thank you for all you do, Miss Sarah. Enjoy your time off. You do the same.
Chris, thank you for not being an axe murderer. We were kind of wondering when we first met you.
Holly said, I don't know if you heard that, but Holly said, Chris, thanks for not being an axe murderer. We were kind of worried when we first met you. We just didn't know. But anyway, yeah, Jason. So Jason is up there. I forget his last name, but he's up there tonight to do an Ohio meetup, and I think those are really important. I don't know a lot of resellers right here. So, Kath, I did get the coins. I showed them on a live show, like how excited I was to get the coins, and like how happy it was, and the note was amazing. I loved it. It was such a treat. And then I did pass them along to the girl that was intended. I did do my good deeds. I did send basically a stranger birthday presents, and she just opened those Tuesday, and she was so excited. She was just a random person on Facebook. So, you know, and that made me feel really good. The girl that I sent the sixpence to said she was going to do, she said she's going to do like all of these good deeds because there were 5 sixpence. So, I mean, it was just really exciting. And I'm sorry that you weren't here when I was gushing about them. So thank you so much. It was so kind. And then the whole story is so kind that the other reseller gave them to you and said, pass along a good deed. I love that. I'm going to get choked up. God, I love menopause. Val says, Val, where are you again? I know you're in Northeast, but where exactly are you?
Are you in Wisconsin? Can you get me Green Bay tickets?
She's not in Wisconsin. Val says she's not an axe murderer either, which is good to know.
Good now.
Good to know. Yeah, either you can venture down to Columbus and I'll show you all the cool thrift stores here, or maybe I'll come up there and we'll meet and just make a big time of it. Yeah, Kath, there were actually 5 6-pence in that little envelope. It was just wonderful. I thank you so much again. For those of you that don't know, there was a lady locally here that was getting married that wanted a 6-pence to put in her shoe. And I knew that I probably wouldn't get it in time. Like, she might get another one before, but I reached out to Kath because she's in the UK, and she was able to get me 6-pence, which are not money that is in current circulation. But she was able to reach out to another reseller that gave them to her and asked her to do good deeds and pass them along. So Kath did a good deed and passed them along to me. I did a good deed and passed them along to the girl that was going to use them for her wedding. And so, like, you know, all of that paying it forward just happened. Okay, so Val's in the Kent State area. Wonderful. We'll work it out. I'll Facebook you or something, and we'll see what we can work out. All right, I got to get this stuff because she's just out of control. She's just going through all kinds of stuff. Yes, you. All right, and you guys have a safe and happy holiday season. I will be getting out of here. So just remember that the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming and keep working. And I'll see you guys the next time. Thank you. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I love you guys.